Oh boy.
Basically a training lesson. Troy and Gordon are in the PPA championships at 4-0 together. Shar, are you playing in PPA or just watching?
I'm a spectator.
I
Spectator.
was watching David play the other day, and it was really interesting from the sideline watching him move the ball around while dinking to open up holes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was just like, oh boy.
That's the extent of my soccer skills right there.
It's tough with the lighting, so be a little, just make sure you're not going to hit it in my head. You don't pick them up till later.
Okay, so the main thing we're going to work on today. Troy, what do you want to work on today? Or what do you feel is your issue?
Don't say me.
Dang, well, there goes
Second.
I think it's just what we were doing last time I really liked.
Yeah.
Because it really exposed a couple bad habits that I have, and I just need to keep working through that.
Okay.
But other than that, I mean, I feel pretty. I feel like I would like you to attack me more.
Yeah.
Because I need to see how I'm truly doing, getting down and
Okay.
stuff. So maybe don't be afraid. I already told
Like usual.
I already told them my strategy today, so we'll see if it pans out.
Okay.
By the end of it.
It's a secret, you can't know.
Yeah.
So Troy wants to work on some attack defense and keep doing the lesson we were doing before. Shar, what about you? Gordon gave me his list. He wants to be a 5-0 by the end of the practice, it sounds like.
Nice.
What are we paying you for, Coach?
I need to practice my resets.
Resets.
Bailouts, I mean.
Okay. The bailout dink.
Yeah, the bailout.
That wasn't it. Woo, Gordon, getting the shield going.
And just patience.
Yeah, with you,
Okay.
you know, normally it's shield up if the ball's across from you. But anytime the ball comes to you, my shield's up.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Yeah, I want to
Typically, I wouldn't attack cross court like that, but
I like to see if
Testing.
we can keep away from your favorite shot.
okay.
That's one of the,
He's cold.
But he has so many.
oh no.
I only have actually 2 per shot that I set up. Does that make sense? You don't see those yet. So if I hit a shot there, right, I close distance. A lot of times that person will put the shot right over that corner, and that's my Ernie. Because once they look down, I go for the Ernie. My partner comes and covers, or you know they'll just pop it up for an overhead. So that's one of my main spots is the 4, right? And I bring the 4 back in front of me. This is actually, if it goes deep to a 3, that's a very difficult shot, and that's why you see me setting up that 3. So the 1s and 3s, the 2s and 4s set up 1s and 3s. 1s and 3s, like that's a 1, right? 2, 3, 4. I don't use 2s and 4s set up 1s and 3s. Or is it 2s and 1s and 3s set up 2s
No,
and
no,
4s?
no. You're right.
2s and 4s set up the 1s and 3s, yeah. So once I'm working my 2s and 4s, because it's pretty safe almost all the time, there's really no attacks unless I just hit a horrible shot. That's why I'm doing 2s and 4s. I really don't get attacked off it. I only get defense. If I hit a 1 and 3, then I can get attacked. So I move the 2s and 4s to set up the 1 over there. Because once he comes to that line, now I know the 1's open. Otherwise, I don't hit that shot. If I'm on this side, I'll do 4s. Once I get you to camp a little bit, that opens up the 3.
Getting lazy and not coming back.
Yes,
Yeah.
that opens up the 3
So I
because
gotta
I
go
can
over
start
here.
moving you backwards.
Oh, yeah, right.
And your shot gets more difficult. And if you try to tack off it, we can see it a mile away.
Okay.
So that's the 2s and 4 system is, I think, genius. And I came up with it, you know. Toot my own horn. So I just work these 2s and 4s. I wait. There you go. So that one is an attack. So you're looking for anything above your knee in the middle. And basically you either want to go, depending on what we are. If we didn't cover, You got middle open. Otherwise, I want you to roll it at this shoulder.
Okay, gotcha.
That's all you're looking for. When you're on this side, those are basically the only two shots you're looking for. Even from her, you're looking for high, middle, and you roll it at this shoulder. That's the attack you're looking for. Otherwise, it's basically just putting that ball back in play. Or if she hits high, trying to go to your 4, that's when you do the in and out flick attack setup at this shoulder. Okay? Yep. And I feel I was in charge there, so I just kept going to your 4.
I mean, the other thing that opens, I'm watching, is you're going there, I'm coming over here to cover middle.
Right.
Right?
So now if you do one shallow, that's my roll.
It's going there.
So we got to be ready, especially if that ball's in front of us, so we got to be really looking to get attacked. Even off the bounce. That should be, that's your inside out, yeah.
Okay.
Don't give those back because you
What?
You
You
earn
got to
that.
get that,
I don't attack
the
that.
mechanic? Oh, you don't
yeah.
attack. No.
And that's something I want to work with you. Attack when it's there. Don't attack, don't force an attack because that's not a good shot. But once you earn that attack, do it. And that's really not the winner you're going to hit there. That's going to be the attack setup. Okay.
You trying to piss me off over there?
Woo! So I think that was it too.
Not you.
That ball was above your knee. You could flick it. Let's, because you're not looking, you're looking to dink to set up a setup attack setup. So once you dink, you're looking for those two shots, a high floater here that you're gonna come inside out, or just a straight punch volley at this shoulder, or even just upper chest is good enough. Or you're looking for a short volley there that you're gonna rip over here. Okay. Good.
I tried it.
What'd you try?
I just tried to reset to the 2 right there.
Okay, but off your backhand was the shot. Yeah.
Okay.
Off your backhand, just let it chip over because you actually just turned it into a hard shot. That's,
By doing that.
yeah.
Okay.
Where your little chip reset's already there. The angle's kind of created.
Okay.
Once you went back,
I need to be rolling.
then it kind of had to be used the width of the court.
Okay.
No,
No,
that's
that's
my
Gordon.
ball.
He wasn't ready. He's ready for me to go to that 4. So I'll develop patterns, but then I'll break the pattern. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll lull you into a pattern, and then I will break my own pattern to try to beat you. I like that. Just, it was too hard. Are yours labeled, your balls?
Nope, that's all right. They're old. They're 2-day-old Duros. So.
You can see how,
That's soft. It's like
frankly.
a
Oh, well.
mush ball.
okay. That was good. I didn't have anything. You made that one. I'm just working that 2. I'm gonna give you a 4. I don't have anything. I'm still in control, so I'm still working your 4. I like it. You're back maybe a little far, you know? There you go. Good. Yep. So me, I kind of want, I know this is my worst shot. What he's working is my 2 backhand. So I'm just going to get rid of it and go to 4. And then you're the bone for me and Char. Does that make sense?
On that, you're moving me over.
Yep.
Am I still, if I feel pretty comfortable with it, still get it back to, if I can.
Yes. Or if you feel I'm beating you, then you want to push it off.
Okay.
Yep. And go to a 4 there. And then she becomes the bone and you guys just work her.
Okay.
Yep.
But it seems like I tend to bail out with these, and that's unfortunately if the player's paying attention.
Yeah. And that's the shot higher levels are looking for, is that exact shot for you to put your head down and they're coming around the corner. And that's one of your hardest shots, just to get it over this high part of the net. So that's why I like the bailout dink right here. The bailout dink. Did we work on the bailout dink last time with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So bailout dink would have been right there, not giving me a volley. We try to never give the other team a volley unless there's a purpose. Sometimes I do. So that should have been her bailout dink. I think she tried it, but yeah. Lost your angle.
Yeah. I panicked a little bit.
So right at that shoulder, right?
So tough. I mean, I'm sitting there trying to protect here, and you.
It's such a good shot, right?
Yeah.
That's
So
your
when we
favorite
played our games down there before, let me go over here.
Okay.
So Troy, you kept giving me this kind of middle weak shot,
Yeah.
and I was just tearing Gordon up. And you're like, shield. He can't really.
That was my strategy to teach him.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I was doing. Trying to help my partner.
You were doing great.
I
You
appreciate
were
it.
giving him lots of reps.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's, once you realize, holy shit, that's that guy's one of his favorite attack shots. And if this guy's not able to handle it, and I've done that before, and like with even playing with Scott Moore, he's like, hey, that ball's below the net. You got to get that ball. I'm like, oh shit, that is my job, even though it's so hard.
Yeah.
But I'll even say, like when I played with Malat, I said, I know this is my shot to get, but they are getting me on it. Can we move it another spot? And he's like, yeah, of course, you know. So I'm getting him on that, even though he needs to be able to defend, because that ball's coming from below the net. That's your job to be able to defend it or let it go out. If your partner's getting beat, then you know, oh, I just cannot give that shot.
So truly you are relying on that person just to react and hit the ball.
Yes,
Because it's going to be a horrible response.
right. I want that to my 95% put away. So that's an attack setup. I'm doing an attack. I'm trying to set up an attack. Here I try to work this too.
What's that? Not off the bounce, not
What
low.
that was.
Oh, I was thinking I wanted to try something.
Nobody knows what that was. So me, I'm just working this 4. I'm not in trouble. So that's,
I knew where it was going.
So that's the shot you're talking about I keep setting you up with.
yeah, a forehand. So I'm a pretty aggressive player. I really take over middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to go
I need to get it more in front of her.
Yeah.
in front of her, or you got to bring it back to this 4.
And I felt like you were getting out of position. I was like, okay, now it's making it more difficult. And so I need
It was making it more difficult, but your bailout should be here,
there, okay.
right?
And I'm more thinking 2.
Yeah.
And that's
Now,
not good.
and 2 can change. If she shifts, the 2 moves with her. We can't really move these discs. Yeah, but that's something we haven't
That's
really
my mental thing.
brought up. Yeah.
One of your
So the
mental
2
things.
is really, if we did this right, we would wear 2 different color shoes or something, or socks, you know. So this is
Well, we don't want to be
the
Dennis.
2. I like his outfits.
I do too.
Look at my outfit today. So he's working my 4, I got nothing. He's working my 4, I'm working his 2, and then I can bring it back. And then that's my shot.
That was get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just testing you. You're good.
Thanks.
Yeah. So once we figure out somebody's favorite attack shot, when I see it, they will never see it again. Yeah. They might change my game, but it is what it is, because that's their favorite shot. There you go. There you go. Yeah, and you got her. She didn't drop step, right?
Yes. Correct.
And you had moved him over, so
Correct, and
The-
that opened that
the
up.
3 wasn't there. Yeah.
So I'm just trying to hunt over here. Yes. There. So good.
That ball is soft, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's get rid of that one.
marshmallow.
So there's my bailout, and then I just get ready to defend. That's the perfect bailout dink. So Char feels she's in control here, and that's what I'm looking for. I bail out, it wasn't there.
Oh, Gordon.
He's
Set her
like,
up.
let me give Char her favorite shots right here. So there was excellent stuff in there. You know, it was all set up, but once I see him drop his head, he put it back in my Ernie. He hit a good shot, which I couldn't really go for it, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this roll here. I'm looking for that Ernie. Now, if you give me this one, I'm just gonna take it.
Now give it to me again. See what happens.
I quit giving people Ernies about 2 years ago, but it took 3 years of Ernies to be Ernied.
All right, so I still have a couple years left.
Yes. You? So, yeah, Gordon just went for, see if he could get me from around the corner.
He went for the throw shot.
Yeah,
I went for you.
don't give that back, Gordon.
Good try. My fault.
So Gordon gave up an attack there. An attack setup, you know, right, Gordon?
Yep.
Yes. Ooh, somebody wasn't ready. You. Yeah, there you go, Troy. But put pace on that. Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes it's just not a shot to attack forward. You would have had to bend, you know. You had a good, safe, smart attack with a short stroke, and you were ready to defend after.
Yeah.
If you attack like that, we're not ready to defend. So sometimes you overswing, you hit it out the back, or you're still in your last shot and the ball's coming back. Does that make sense? So we're all just working the 2s and 4s. There's my bailout. I get him a forehand. I'm just gonna move it a little more. That was a horrible shot by my part. So what I did is I changed
Great
directions. I changed directions out of the air. I roasted my partner. I gave you a high ball. That's something we don't want to do. If we change directions, it has to be off the bounce, because then they could see it and they have time to adjust. But if I change directions out of the air, like you have a really good change of direction shot,
It's just bad timing sometimes.
it's got to be when this person is centered to be able to do it. Because if you make them take a couple steps, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
And your partner has time to get it, and they aren't sitting here playing and waiting for that. So I wouldn't get rid of it. I would only use it, like if you're going to change directions this way out of the air, I would only use it when this person's here. Yep, if they're here, I just wouldn't do it.
It is, yeah.
You. Don't give that back, Troy. Yep.
I knew as soon as I did.
Especially if that ball's in front of you, you should be on that line, leaning in, looking for that volley. That's my 3. So now you've moved me over. I do a bailout. I don't have anything yet. He's working my 4, I'm working his 2. Yeah, I'm the bone here.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought I could put it back there.
So that was, you really had me moving. You know, I would have stayed on it. I understand why you did it,
Yeah,
but because she had moved over,
yeah.
he
I
went
just thought
for
it
it.
was open, but
But that's a
overhit it.
difficult shot to pull off. When one more at me, might have coughed it up because I was so out of position. So look for your attacks when they're there. Look for the attacks. You're setting up an attacks. You're setting up an attack setup to do the real attack, which is the overhead. So she's working the 2, that one. Yeah. So that's kind of the time I can give you a volley because you go a little deep.
Yeah.
So you gave me the volley, which made it difficult. That shot's difficult on you.
Wasn't quite wide enough for
Okay,
you.
let's all,
I'm giving him too many twos.
yeah. Yeah, if you feel that you're on defense, you need to change it. That's the only time I change it, change my direction, is when I feel I'm getting beat or I open the hole.
Yeah. I'd also go to his
But
four.
pretty much I will work that 4 until they show me
So there were,
that they got me.
sorry,
Yep,
there were 2 or 3 times there where Troy was, we were going with Shar,
yep.
and it kind of came to here, but to Troy's forehand, right? And he changed and went off the bounce, but over to you. Is that an all right change of direction? I mean, I saw it and I
It
moved
is.
over. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. If it's off the bounce,
Yep.
you guys are still squeezed. You're,
I feel
you
like
know.
it's giving, I feel like we have a lot of time.
We do. I could see it and I moved.
Plus, it's to a backhand,
Yep,
to your
okay.
forehand if they try to beat you.
Okay.
The other side is not good.
Yep.
If you go here and then change directions this way, where you should have went there, that's one that gets your team killed. Is
Okay.
that one?
Because it's their forehand.
Their forehand, they have, yeah,
Okay.
so many shots off of it. Plus, it's this guy's backhand down the line. So we're looking for our attack setups. Looking for the attack setup. So that ball went in front of you, you're still back.
Yeah.
You really gave me a lot of room. That ball goes in front of you, you need to be up, leaning in, looking. Yeah, not there. Not there at all.
If it was a volley, should I hit it? I mean,
It was a volley, but it was kind of low, you know. What I would have done is hit it back to this guy. I would have hit it back to this guy. Because I'm the one who reached in and gave you the volley.
and then just
I'm
touch
still
it.
moving, yes. You like to attack cross because you're leaning in and you're so long, that's the only shot you get.
Yeah.
Where if we're more tight, you can do that
Yeah.
punch volley. Learn that shot instead of, I call that the barn door. The barn door has tons of power, but it also goes, lets the horses out of the barn.
Oh no.
Okay, let's start doing points so we move around. Okay, we'll start. 0, 0, 2.
I did. I just didn't.
I just know whenever I have a two-hander in front of me, this shot's open all the time. Because look, how do they get it, right?
He's talking about with your two-handed back.
I know what he's talking about.
So I look to see if somebody's backhand biased, somebody keeps their hands low, somebody's a two-hander. You? Great, that was awesome. And now she's working again, I gotta bail out. Nothing there yet, just working the system, working the system.
I'll get mine too. Maybe get a,
Okay, let's get a drink and do glass change. Did you bring your phone up here, Gordon?
Yep.
Maybe let's check it real quick. Let's see if anybody's watching. Anybody watching? Can you hear both microphones? Anybody? In the chat, hear both microphones? Just say yes or no. And sometimes if I don't see anything, I think it's a no, because nobody can hear me. Hello.
No. You need a little sign. Can you hear me?
Okay, we're test, test, test. And sometimes if I don't see anything, I think it's
Test, test, test.
no, because nobody can hear me. Hello.
No. You need a little sign.
Okay, we're test, test, test. And sometimes if I don't see anything, I think it's
Test, test, test.
perfect. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. Okay, so we're working the 2s and 4s system, adding in the
Yeah.
bailout dink. etc. There's half of them in there. But sometimes that happens in the tournament. So there'll be a ball change and all of a sudden you have to adapt off it real quick. Does that make sense?
Think of the tournament, they'll let us put these down.
Yeah, I'll bring them.
Okay, so let's start Troy and Gordon together. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're just drilling right now. We're working the 2s and 4s. I
Oh,
scored.
you scored. You're over here.
I started here.
I know, you scored twice.
Oh, 2-0, 1, 2-0, 2. Yeah, I got nothing yet. I got nothing yet. Okay. Another thing we're trying to do is
Gentle.
never miss. Never miss. I try not to never miss. That could be an attack maybe. So you're kind of working my 2. I want out of there. If you bail out in front of yourself and change directions in front of yourself, that's always allowed. Does that make sense? We just don't want to bail out.
Oh, I should have taken that.
Gift! Every gifter! That's the shot you're looking for, that exact shot.
Yep.
Inside out, right at Troy. You'll get him every time. Okay, so we're working the 2s and 4s. We're not missing. Great bailout. Whoa. And you won just off of that, you know? I win off my dinks more than anything else. Because I'm just working this. So you can change directions in front of yourself. Yes, so that worked. That's all he's looking for. He's looking for 2 main shots. Never miss. Never miss. 2-0, 1. Never miss.
So I'm looking for 2 shots. One of them is kind of, I think of it as coming about here where I can, here or over to the left.
Yep.
Inside out.
Yep.
The other one is here.
Here.
Yeah.
Here, either the volley,
Yeah.
and now I say don't attack off the bounce, but I will test this person. Because if I can get them off the bounce, oh my gosh, that's all they're gonna see. I'm gonna score like 6 points off it until they finally get it, you know? So that's why I will test off the bounce. But once they get it, then I only do it out of the air. And then if they get that, they don't see another one. I'll do something different. Because it's not there, you know? So depending on who you're playing against, we test the fence. That's good. So we're just working. I'm just looking for my 2 shots. She missed. So the shot you're trying to do forward,
Is wrong. It's not the wrong.
yeah, you're going to give him a volley. If you do that change of direction, it's got to go to this bailout spot. Yep, because you're going to get, you do that shot, you're not going to be ready.
Right.
It's got to be this bailout spot because you're trying to change directions on your forehand.
Yeah.
Man, it's got to be perfect. But this is safe. Okay, 4-0.
I'm bailing too early.
You're just working on it. It's got to be the right spot though. That was your time. So I just went to a 4. Look for your shots that you're working for your attack setups. There you go.
Yep.
It caught, but overdid it, overswung.
I think so.
Yeah.
But give me a little moment to, I mean, I've had no reps on that. This one, more comfortable with.
I probably would have done that one actually, but
Oh, over. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. So I feel like, great. I feel like I'm in control of her. So I'm sticking with that 4. And now I get her to camp. So you camped. You didn't move over. So that's my middle off of that shot, right? Now you shouldn't be forced to come over to cover your partner being lazy, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to. But that's going to open up that for me. 6-0.
We have 2, by the way.
6-2. Thank you. Now I'm going to really get
Hey,
you.
whoa, stop talking. Get the ball. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, once you get in your head now, just the basics go out the window. So reset right now. 7-2. We know what your best shots are. Okay, working the 2s and 2s. That's cool. I'm just looking for the attack.
I was getting bored.
Actually, so we did that the other day, and that's a good shot because if you start camping there, David comes over and does his favorite
Yeah,
shot.
but I was totally fine with, I
Yeah.
was comfortable with that shot.
That's true.
If you feel that
Yeah.
you're the one in control, I would still go there. That is a good shot because we're squeezed here. Now I got to take a couple steps. You're able to reset easy. It is a good shot, but if you're in control, I just don't change it. I think we're 8. I'm working my 2. I'm looking for, yep. I'll take that. I'll just win off of dinks, hitting backhands. 9, 9-2. So then that's a little bail out. So I didn't do anything really special.
Right.
I just took it out of the air, flicked it at you.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton of
Correct,
speed, just-
right. So we can change directions if it's in front of ourselves. We're looking for our 2 attack setups.
That's 11.
Yeah. Is it? Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Rotate.
Okay, let's rotate. So Shar, you never miss those, so
I know.
stop missing.
Okay.
Here. Just working the system. It wasn't there. I should have never done that, but I did. I thought I'd get Fritzy. There was Fritzy. I knew I'd get him. So you stood up and didn't regroup. Great first block. Now get ready, man. Again, it's coming back. Always think that ball's coming back hard and coming back at you. So I'm just looking for my 2 shots from here. So I did a bailout, which was pretty good. I'm just looking for this middle ball. It wasn't there. I just went to a 4, nice and easy. A little bailout. He's working me. I feel he's in control of me, so I'm going to dish it off. You? Okay, we're resetting. You should have been up there. That's how easy that is. Yeah. You guys had no risk of hitting that ball out the back, no risk of hitting the net.
Right.
You just worked us. You guys were the puppet masters there. We were on the string. Don't give that back. She gave yours away. Don't give hers away. You. Okay, let's work. I'm going to go middle. Yep, so he gave me a volley. He was in trouble.
That's just so good.
So with me, a shallow dink's dangerous, right? So you always want to push me back on that 4. So we're just looking for our attack setup shots.
You're saying the shallow dink for you because
I have a really good sharp roll, yeah. Because that one is shallow, I get to use this whole court to put backspin on it and penetrate. When I get a shallow one here, I get to use that whole court, yep. When I got a good player, I really want to push them deep on this. Because now, I really don't have that angle.
Yeah.
You'll see it all day long, right? Here, now I have the angle.
Right.
Here, I don't. Does that make sense? I want you to see it.
Yeah, well, I see so much more. Yeah, when you're back to that.
Yeah, here, I don't have this angle. I have to loft it to get it in. I don't have a wicked backspin off it. Here, I do. So we play the game until we find out how to play the player in a tournament. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We look for the worst shot of the worst player.
So you feel like when you first start a game, it's more of, okay, let's just figure the first several rounds of it. We're just trying to figure out players.
Yeah, for probably 3 or 4 points, all I do is hit 2s and 4s
Yeah.
for 3 or 4 points. Because if that's what I'm going to find the quickest is a weak backhand. If I find a weak backhand, man, that's all they're going to get. I say, hey, this guy's backhand, right? That's all they're going to get until they change something. They might switch, they might stack, right? So that's how I call it touching the fence. In Jurassic Park, the raptor or the T-Rex raptors would see which fence was electrified.
Oh, yeah, right.
They would touch the fence. So Lisa and I say, okay, let's touch the fence. So we're testing your shots. Oh, his backhand's wicked. Let me try his forehand. Oh, it sucks. Boom. Now he's getting 1s and 3s, So that's how I do that.
Take my glasses a second to adjust my eyes.
It's,
That's all, sir.
one more.
We're ready.
So now, once you got me moved over, that opens up that. Yep. And you don't have to win that shot. Make me take a couple steps. I won't, but most people will put it right there. He's coming to Ernie. You, as the director there, are setting up that shot. You're setting up your partner to Ernie.
Start over. That wasn't enough.
So I want you to think of something. This is,
Oh, sorry.
she's middle. Be in the middle of your square at the line. So we're both neutral, right? So anytime you get us out of neutral, that creates an opening. That's probably the odd numbers you're going to get, the 1s and 3s, because you just created a mismatch, right?
Yes.
When we're neutral, it's always basically 2s and 4s. When you've created something, a hole or a mismatch, either I stay over here, right? Now it opens up the attack setups. So we're just looking for our attack setups. Okay.
You start that.
Okay. 1-1. 1-1-1. There it was. Yep. Oh, that should be the bailout dink.
Bailout.
He got you,
Yeah.
Time to reset. A reset dink. I do it early. I don't even wait to get got. I just do it.
Oh,
If I feel like he's balanced, I'll just do that shot.
Yeah.
I'll do the bailout dink.
Who wants you? Oh boy.
Get ready. Yeah. Maybe a little overhit, but because you were kind of off balance still when you hit it.
That was just.
Okay. So we're looking for our attacks. Yep, perfect.
beautiful.
Well, you couldn't do much. You just had to try to defend. It hit the net, I feel I'm in control here. A bailout. Yep, there. Perfect. So now,
Give me a volley, so
yeah, that was a good attack. But it was just, he got, I mean,
yeah.
it didn't go to his
wasn't a very
shoulder.
good attack.
Right.
I wasn't quite ready to attack. I was ready to defend.
Okay, then I would defend.
Yeah.
Whose is it?
I think mine, or is it yours still?
Yeah, then it's just a
Yeah.
reset back. If you're off balance, there's never an attack. It's always a reset. That one, that one, that one. Me. You. You. Okay. Oh, that need to be reset, Troy.
We're working on it.
3-1.
Once we're in that scramble, somebody who can reset out of a scramble, that's a top player. I overhit it. I was off balance. I was not set. I went for that shot anyway. I missed it. You know,
Oh, it's my serve.
I shouldn't have done it. And you saw the result. It sucked.
I think 4-1.
You? Yeah, high level, Troy. Oh, David. I need to let that go. So I knew I screwed up because if I give you a volley, Gordon,
I don't think you gave me one. Maybe you did, or
I hit some horrible
Troy,
shot.
you hit one.
Yeah, it just kind of
5-1, I think.
set our team up for misery.
Oh, too much.
Right. Below the net, we're trying to do an attack setup. Hip or up torso to wait for the real attack, which is an overhead. These are not attacks. These are attack setups. This is the attack.
6-1.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Shot right there.
Right, so I showed a pattern, right? Get kind of you lulled, and then boom, I got an easy
Oh, I
4.
did fall asleep.
Good bailout. That wasn't good.
That was bad.
So the ball went to him and you moved back. You need to lean in.
Okay.
You gave him that shot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was a nice change
That goes
of
back to the
direction
basics of the hunter workhorse, right? When that ball's in front of me, I'm leaning in. I'm leaning in when that ball's in front of me. If that ball's in front of me and I go backwards, you just gave up the whole play.
David said.
The only time I will go backwards if it's in front of me, but it's going to be an overhead. You know, then I'll go backwards. So when that ball's in front of you, lean in.
Boy.
That wasn't smart, but I did it. Yes. Yes. No, no. There we go. Okay, so this is good. A lot of times, even when that ball is over there, I'll still be on the line if I feel like they're really in defense mode, because I want to look for the attack. If they are in complete control, then I will go back here. So we kind of taught everybody to play in this area,
Yeah.
but I don't want to if we have them defending. I want to be ready, leaning in to get them. Does that make sense? Now when I know they have a shot, then I'll go back here to defend. The line is still important. You? There you go. Nice, Troy.
Do I keep popping up the call?
That needs to be the bailout.
Yeah.
He was in charge. And we don't, let's not, I want to call it a bailout because that's what it is, but that's an easy shot off of that. Just go to a 2.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a bailout dink. It just go to a 2.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
There. But put that in front of yourself, Troy, if you do that.
Okay.
So big swing. The ball's coming back. You weren't ready. You know, it depends. If you're working this person and you feel you're better and you're faster, go ahead and put it there.
Yeah.
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 But it
not
all
quite-
depends. This all depends on the other players, what you find.
And as long as he let it bounce, I could see what he's doing, and so he didn't set me up.
It was a lot of times that turns into a volley and that person roasts their partner. That's called the Havasu Special by Helly. When you reach in front with that forehand and you put it there, because it just gets killed a lot of times if you don't hit the perfect shot. You hit a great shot.
7-2, I think.
I just tried to quit doing it. It depends. It depends. Everything depends. You're getting attacked because you're not drop stepping when you do that. You're here. Oh, nice. Okay. The ball came in front of you. You got ready. You didn't do freak out. You just got a paddle on it. On your forehand, and you're like this.
Yeah.
On the forehand like this gives you room. You're not moving your feet. Wasn't there at all. I just wanted to test Troy.
Goodness, because I wasn't ready.
Some people can attack from below that net so good, you got to be
It's mine.
ready for that.
Stop going to his backhand because it's killing me.
That was great. Gordon was kind of slow. You. Way to hang in there. So that's kind of a bait on me, you know?
Yep.
If you put that in the kitchen, it's good.
Yeah.
Deep, make it bounce. I don't know whose it is.
Yours.
I think that
He-
you guys have it for like
Whenever you give
much.
that to him a volley, you are in trouble. I don't care how good you are.
Yeah.
You're in trouble. We always want to try to make it bounce. I'm resetting. Yep. So that's an attack setup,
Yeah.
right? She kind of burned me back door.
Yep. I
Gave
backed
you
way
that.
off it.
You didn't do anything crazy.
Nope.
I gave it up, and he had the attack.
Yep.
That
I should have gave it back to you because that was a nice forehand for you. Not that I didn't trust you. But
you're the heavy, you know. He's a setup guy. He's kind of looking for you. Go, go, go. Roast. Kenny Rogers Roasters.
I'm so happy with my reset that I didn't have.
It was great. And then you went for the miracle. We gave him a volley. We don't want to give him volleys. It's a great shot if it bounces. Gave me a volley, right? Volleys are getting attacked. Anywhere above the knee, we're looking for an attack setup.
Oh, I played for so much.
I don't know the score.
We have 11. Doesn't matter.
Stay in there. Stay in there.
Yeah.
Okay, great hands. Way to stay in. Okay, let's get a drink and we'll move it back to the baseline.
Yeah, it's warm today.
The humidity, man.
Yeah.
We'll see if these.
You need 'em.
Yeah, we might. Let's get two more. Actually, we're going to do it this way
Okay.
because only the people on this side will have this. And then they'll have to remember it to go in the other way. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to pull those dots off. Do you have your two balls, Gordon? Or are they in this pouch somewhere?
They're fine being part of yours. They were 2-day-old Duras.
I just ordered 100. There's like 100 ball specials right now on Pickleball Central. It might have been one day only.
What
But 100
brand?
balls for $1 each. The SLKs, which are
Yeah.
made out of the same factory as dirt. No, I want to keep those.
you want those?
Yeah.
Is it Selkirk?
I think
Is
it's
that
the
the
Selkirk
SLK?
ball. Yeah.
I think we played with them. I don't know
We
if
have, and they were great.
you brought them or someone did. We
Yeah.
liked them a lot, right?
They were great. So now I got 100 coming for $100.
Oh my gosh.
Can't beat that. Okay, so do you have?
What?
Let's get two Duras. Actually, here, give me those. We're gonna go with a tournament ball. Usually PPA plays with the tan
You know, the tough
ball.
thing,
I couldn't find it anywhere on the website, you know? So I don't know what ball we're using, but it's probably that one. Okay, let me start here. So we can do this 2s and 4s all the way back. Yep.
I'm going to talk to my partner, so I'm on mic. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Just so you don't talk. So the tough thing about playing David is like he attacks forehand, he attacks backhand, he will test attacking off the bounce. He just he's very good, right? So
Okay, so these are all drills, but a lot of playing
do?
drills. Real
he
world
looks like a.
playing drills.
Now, see, my point about I'm talking is I didn't want you talking over me.
Shoot, I forgot. Okay, go for it.
He does look like a shadow of his former self. Anyway, it's tough because, I mean, I always get ready for it because he will attack. And he's very good about putting it on your shoulder, where even if he's attacking off the bounce or it doesn't look like it's an attack setup, as he keeps calling it. It's a slow ball to here. And it's, I mean, unless you, that's the defense, I think, for it, if you see it coming. Anyway.
And I think it's just the normal games we play against normal people don't have those shots.
I know.
So it's just a matter of trying to get used to that.
Yep. Well, it's good drilling, right?
But if you can shut me down, you can shut down anybody.
Yeah. I knew it.
Way to be ready, Troy.
Off that one.
It's easy to shut somebody down once you learn a pattern, you know? You just look for it. Hey, drive. Oh, wow. All right, good job. 0-0-2. Drop.
Yours.
Oh, yeah. Rule number 1 is over. Actually, it's rule number 3. If you lob Troy, lob him into the sun. Okay, 1, 0, 2. Okay, drop. That was good. Good now. Nice.
Good play.
All that was good, Gordon. I feel you're trying to stay so calm, you're lazy though, because you didn't move your feet there.
Yeah.
2-0-2. Me, drop. We're working the bone. Work the bone. Right, so you saw me just turn, give myself room, and just cat paw. That was the main thing that saved that. 3-0-2. Drop.
2 swings, that's not bad.
You know what? I was running all through Gordon's hit.
Yep. You know it.
3, I think 2 or 3.
Nothing you can do off the net. You stayed calm.
Not calm enough.
You guys got 3?
I did that.
Yeah.
0-3.
Oh, no.
You
Man, they
stood
were really
tall,
gifted.
Do.
go down, you're roasted. Stay low, come on.
1-3.
Me. So Troy, you gave me that shot because he had a great drop. It bounced.
I didn't get fast enough.
Yeah. You stopped at the right time, but you gotta guess correctly, you know. That's kind of reps, I guess. The more you see it, the more you know. 3-1.
Yep.
3-1-1. Me, drop. You.
Oh, good try.
Sharp,
My fault.
so good. Bail out, dink, and work back a 2. Hit a 3. 4-1-0. Another thing about this is if you and your partner understand the 2s and 4s, you know where each other are going for the most part. That means a world. A 3-5 team can beat a 4-5 team if they play as a team. Me, drop. Yes. Oh, Shara, be ready.
David was nice to us.
No, I just
No, that
wanted
was
that
a setup.
pop-up. Shara was going to smoke it, but
That was his setup.
4-1-2.
always ready. Always ready. Nice.
Oh, I thought you were drilling that one.
I couldn't get to it.
That's not a good shot.
Yeah, I would have drilled
I
it.
wanted to.
Troy, I think you had an attack there.
Think so?
It was above your knees. If you're high, you're doing this, but if you're low, you're doing that. Because he was probably expecting you to go hard too. He's not expecting that shot.
1, 2.
You. Yeah, the one you attacked was not
So let you
attackable.
had that, even though I made
Plus
a
you
good
attacked
shot.
in
You're
front
ready
of
to
me.
take that.
Yeah, I know.
All bad.
All bad.
1-5. No. What is?
So when I hit that return in front of my partner, I can take my time coming up. I actually don't. Just chip and charge. Chip and charge. You. You got to recognize when to let ball bounce and when to reach in. That's one of your big errors, right?
Yes.
The problem is that's one of your also your greatest shots, you know?
I know.
So you got to
Calm,
find that in
calm over
between.
there. I mean, I expected it to get.
What are we, 5-2?
Yep.
5-2-1.
5-2.
Me, drop. You took, okay. You know my pattern is to drop in front of myself. If you take off,
Sorry. Yes.
I know we're going to be out of position.
Okay.
I got to stop. I mean, we're in trouble.
Okay.
Pay attention. You.
Oh,
And I know I'm all up in your head, but you got to shake it off and start playing. You. Okay.
Big fat one.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying to
had
go over the shoulder, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
you had it. You had it.
Need to work on it.
Three, 5-2.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Exactly it. Now you're
That was-
training your brain, you know, to look for it. That's good.
I love the way you set that point up. 4-5-2.
You. So good.
Good log.
Thank you.
Game of volley, right?
5-5-2.
You. Good poach there.
Early got it.
I noticed that,
Okay, let's switch sides.
but you did get it. Is the point?
Now you don't have the targets. Hopefully you'll just see them in your brain. You know?
I'm sure they're there. There's a lot of clutter.
Move out the clutter. See some targets. We're all good enough to hit targets now.
6-5-2.
You. There you go. Attack.
Just perfect.
No, attack setup. You did a nice, smart shot.
No, I said that was perfect because.
Oh, okay. I thought you were getting mad at yourself.
Oh,
I'm
no,
like,
no. I came to you. You pop it up. Troy's ready.
Yeah.
As long as he's ready and I'm ready.
it was
right?
perfect. It was perfect. Yeah.
7-5.
I'm just used to you criticizing yourself.
No. Yep.
Oh, you let me do that now. Yeah. I should have saw it. My bad. My bad. You did it out of the air though, I think. Did you? No? Okay. So I should have saw it.
8-5-2. Right? I'm still serving. Fine.
You got it. You got it. Yeah.
That was nice.
That was so good. Picture perfect. So are you guys doing tournament style, like going at her backhand?
To me, that's where I'm going. If you were there, I was going to you.
Okay.
So no, we're not picking on her. I'm not.
trying
I'm
to-
going where I mean,
I would say you do. You play tournament style. If you find the weakest shot of the weakest player, let's exploit it. Signal. Signal.
Good.
No. Yes.
9-5-2. 9-5-2. Go.
So now we'll teach him to pick on you.
I tried to reset that. Just gave it too high.
But it's the same as me, just what Gordon said. I don't care who's over there. That's where I'm going, you know.
Yeah.
Until we find a weakness. But sometimes if I have to change my game to only go for the weakness, it actually messes us up.
It's just for me, if I'm here.
That's your best shot.
It's a tougher shot, more dangerous to pound your two.
For sure.
Even if Char's there, I'm still going. Yeah. I'll get
Okay,
over there.
Doshido, I'm in front. 5-9?
Yep.
5-9-1. Hey, drop.
Yeah, I was dropping like a rock.
Doshido, I'm in front. That looked familiar. It looked like what I just did. You?
6-9-2.
Okay, stay.
6-9-2.
Oh gosh, right there.
Doshido, I'm in front.
I was hurt.
7-9-2.
Take it there anyway. Here we go. Got a question, but it's 2 points ago. You dropped in front of yourself. I went there and put it in the net.
Yeah.
I feel like the right shot for me is her two. I mean, even if you're there, it's just like get in front of my partner, get it going cross court.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there's a lot that can go wrong there.
That's a very difficult shot.
Okay.
Highest part of the net, that's why you missed it.
Yep.
She was probably still moving. I was probably set.
9-7. 1.
Get ready to switch. Switch, switch, switch. If they don't change.
You have
Right
that
here.
one? You think you're going to put a paddle on that one? It's close to me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's my 3. So sometimes when I pin it forward, that's where I do 3, because you,
Gone here.
yeah, you got to go backwards and make a very difficult shot. Does it mirror you?
7-9.
Side out. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, do-si-do, I'm in front.
Okay.
7-9-1. You. Good try. That's the right shot. I don't know if it was on purpose, but when she goes in front of me, I'm covering middle. That's a tough shot for me to get.
And it was solid. It wasn't hard.
Right, it was perfect. Yes, and do-si-do, I'm in front.
7-9-2.
No.
Oh, God.
We got to make the shot before the move, okay? Okay, signal. Yes.
9-7. 1.
What did I just say? I guess I wanted to over demonstrate. Okay, right here.
10-7. 1.
Stay. You.
Oh, no.
Nice. Okay, signal. Yes.
Really? Really?
Part of the game. I know how to hit targets. So Troy, even though you knew that was coming, it's still tough.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, do-si-do, I'm in front. 7-10, 1. Oh,
You all right?
stop. Okay, walk it off. We'll take the point though.
You all right?
Did you trip on the target or
No.
just his
Yeah. So you got to really pay attention to where I'm dropping.
dropping? I know.
My pattern is to drop in front of myself a lot
Okay.
because I'm my own hunter.
Yeah,
I'm my own blocker then you can take your time.
I just want to say something to Troy, so I need the mic. So, you know, when you drop in front of yourself, which I do the same thing like on a 5th, but I'm going to back up and let you get in front of me.
You're going to let me go first.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have
okay,
to.
I
So
got
I'm just saying, when you do that,
Okay.
if you can, if there's a decent drop, follow it in, because I'm going back a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, so 8-10, 1.
Yep. Thanks.
Me, drop. You.
Reaching.
Yep. Okay, stay. It's me. No.
My fault. Trying to get it. I remember last time and I left it short
Okay,
to him and he
go.
burned
I'm
me,
in
so I'm
front.
trying to get deep and I went too deep. That's why I did it. Yeah.
9-10-2.
I was too slow.
It's my fault.
There was a lot going on.
Let's go right now.
Okay, signal. Yes. Oh, dang it!
It's great work, man.
Way to hang in there.
Yeah. Great game.
So tournament style, we switched out, right? So we
Yep.
put me in my favorite spot.
Right.
We start clicking off points.
Yep.
You should have just focused on her and just, I mean,
We should have done that a lot earlier.
and I would have, but I want you to recognize
I mean, we knew what you were doing.
you're just playing rec ball. Let's play tournament ball on this next
I
one.
don't know what I.
Me and Shar again. I want you to play tournament ball. I want you to find a bone. I want you to exploit it. Okay?
Okay.
Keep me honest.
I'm just worried about hurting your ego when I do that.
No, we're getting you ready for a tournament. So, you got to keep the other person honest, but be careful not giving them their favorite shots. If one person's poaching a lot, you make the poacher hit the third. If somebody misses a third, you make them hit the next third, no matter what. You know, on the other team, right? Does that all make sense? This is all tournament strategy.
Both of us, we talked
Okay, so the easy part
about
for
being more
you
aggressive on some of the
is
shots
you know
that
you're
are
getting the
there.
ball.
Yeah.
We're just not
You
used
can
to
work
doing
it.
Yeah.
right?
I recognize it after.
Don't panic. You
Well,
know
for
you're
me,
getting the ball.
I've just been so drilled
So now
into me
work
to
it.
not make mistakes.
Get me in the game.
And so when I'm dinking, I'm really looking like, where do I want to go with it? That's where my head is. Like, where's it coming and where am I going with it?
Because we've gotten to a
Just-
comfort level with the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is tournament style.
Now there, I still dropped in front of you because I feel like that's what I do is drop in front of my partner. Maybe not.
It
Okay.
worked out, but I almost got you.
You did.
I'm the better player, and you gave me my favorite shot. But that's her favorite shot too, so. Let's think. Let's think. I'm around rule 4.
0, 1.
You? You? Yes.
Now,
Yeah, think about it.
I mean, I feel like
I gave her a volley. I
probably
know
should have
that.
gone to a safer shot.
I should have bailed out.
I think by you giving me that,
Yeah.
now I just flipped the script and put you on defense. You're on offense, you gave me one of my favorite shots, one of my best shots. Boom, I carved it on you. You barely got it over. Now you guys are in a scramble. So tournament style, the best player, you never give them their best shot. If it's a forehand drive, they should never see a forehand drive.
But
Huh? Oh, okay.
but given that happened,
Yeah.
when Shar hit a great shot here, I think I needed to bail.
You needed to bail. I thought you tried, it just floated, and then she did the attack she's looking for.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, a better bail, and you guys reset, start over.
1, 1, 1.
Me, drive. The partner's job, they always got to be in this game, even if they don't see the ball. They got to know where to be. Did they go out in front of their partner? Did they watch for a drive? You know, if it's a short return, you got to think, oh, he might drive it.
Yeah.
You might have to stay put.
Okay.
And a lot of times I drop in front of myself anyway, so. I don't know, 1, 1,
1-1.
1, 1, 2. You. Great job. That's all, you're just setting me up there. 2, 1, 2. Me, drop. So that's my favorite drop, backhand drop.
Okay, so
You guys should notice already, if you've never seen a person, this guy's backhand might be better than his forehand.
Okay. So just basic, what do you do?
So I'm returning
From
to
here,
sharp.
like on your backhand, I 100% expect you to drop it over there.
Yeah, unless it's a short return, then I'm going to drive it more middle.
What about over here? Where are you going to drop it?
I drop it more center.
Center. Okay.
Yep, like to a 2.
I like that.
Okay.